Welcome back to Anime Flash Recap. After the Straw Hats barely escape Thriller Bark with their lives, their next stop is the mysterious Sabaody Archipelago. This is where the world of One Piece truly expands. New allies, terrifying enemies, and the crew's first crushing defeat. Let's dive right into the chaos. The Thousand Sunny sails into the bright surreal waters of Sabaody Archipelago, a cluster of massive mangrove trees that form entire islands. These trees constantly release giant soap-like bubbles, drifting through the air and giving the place a strange, dreamlike feel. But beneath the beauty, the crew learns this place is crawling with danger. Bounty hunters, slave traders, and even nobles of the world government. They're about to step into something much bigger than themselves. The first twist of fate arrives when the crew meets Cammy, a cheerful mermaid, and her talking starfish companion, Papagoo. Cammy's instantly lovable, especially to Luffy, Chopper, and Sanji, who are in awe of her being a real mermaid. Cammy explains that her friend Hatchin, an octopus fishman, has been captured by slave traders. The name shocks the crew. Hatchin is none other than Hachi, the six-sword fighter from Arlong's crew in East Blue. Despite the painful past, Cammy's kindness convinces the crew to help. They raid the kidnappers and free Hatchin, who's surprisingly reformed and grateful. This sets the stage for their next adventure. As they prepare to see travel, things spiral out of control. Cammy is suddenly captured again, this time by professional slave traders. She's taken to a high-class human auction house where rare beings are sold like property, and in the One Piece world, mermaids are the most prized of all. The Straw Hats rush to save her, but stepping into the auction house means stepping into the spotlight of the world government. While chaos brews, we're introduced to a group that will define the future, the 11 Supernovas. These are rookie pirates whose bounties exceed 100 million berries, and every single one just happens to be on Sabaody at the same time. Eustace Kid, captain of the Kid Pirates, feared for his brutality. His bounty, 315 million berries.
Eustace Captain Kid.
Trafalgar Law, the Surgeon of Death, leader of the Heart Pirates. Bounty, 200 million berries. Basil Hawkins, a fortune teller who uses tarot cards in battle. Bounty, 249 million berries. Jewelry Bonnie, captain of the Bonnie Pirates, infamous for her appetite. Bounty, 140 million berries. Scratchman Apu, the music-driven fighter from the Long Arm tribe. Bounty, 198 million berries. Former Marine turned pirate, captain of the Drake Pirates. Bounty, 222 million berries. Urouge, the Mad Monk, who draws power from pain. Bounty, 108 million berries. Capone Gang Beijay, mafia-style boss of the Fire Tank Pirates. Bounty, 138 million berries. Killer, the masked warrior of the Kid Pirates. Bounty, 162 million berries. And then, Roronoa Zoro, Bounty, 120 million berries. Monkey D. Luffy, Bounty, 300 million berries. This meeting sets the stage for the new world, and hints that Luffy isn't the only rising star. Back inside the auction house, the Straw Hats finally see the rot at the heart of this island. The Celestial Dragons, descendants of the world nobles, make their entrance.
さてさて徐々に熱を帯びてきたところで 次なる商品は
こいつ本当にムカつく。わし人魚が欲しいんだ。今回も出てないかな。
They wear glass helmets to avoid breathing dirty commoner air and treat everyone as beneath them. When Hatchin tries to save Kami and reveals himself as a fishman, Charlos immediately shoots him without hesitation. The Straw Hats freeze. Everyone knows the rule: never ever attack a celestial dragon. Doing so summons a marine admiral, and no pirate survives that. But as Charlos laughs and prepares to buy Kami, one pirate can't stay silent. Luffy storms forward. The room goes dead quiet. Everyone is horrified. By hitting a celestial dragon, Luffy has just declared war against the entire world government. The Marines surround the auction house instantly, ready to arrest everyone inside. Panic spreads among the pirates and bystanders. But in the middle of the chaos, an old man casually sits on Kami's tank, drinking. This is Silvers Rayleigh.
さてその麦わら帽子は精悍な男によく似合う。会いたかったぞ。 Monkey D. Luffy.
Rayleigh is no ordinary old man. He's the Dark King, the former first mate of Goldie Roger, the Pirate King himself. With a wave of overwhelming haki, he knocks out guards without lifting a finger. He thanks the Straw Hats for their courage and promises to help free Kami. The situation is far from over though. Marines are pouring into Sabaody, and the Straw Hats must fight their way out. As the battle spills into the streets, the Straw Hats go all out. Zoro slices through waves of enemies. Sanji kicks with burning fury. Robin and Nami support with clever tactics. And Luffy smashes through ranks of Marines. At the same time, the Supernovas begin fighting too. We see their terrifying powers in action. Kid manipulating metal with magnetism. Law slicing enemies inside his mysterious room. Appu turning sound into explosions. Hawkins redirecting damage with voodoo dolls. The archipelago descends into total chaos, but the true nightmare is about to appear. Suddenly, massive cyborgs shaped like Bartholomew Kuma arrive. The Pacifistas. Built by the Marines, these human weapons unleash devastating laser beams that tear through buildings. The Straw Hats are exhausted from constant fighting, but they throw everything they have at the Pacifistas. The crew fights together in desperation, landing blows, but the machines are relentless. And then, the real Kuma arrives. Unlike the Pacifistas, the real Bartholomew Kuma is calm, quiet, and terrifying. With his pawpaw fruit, he can repel anything, including human beings. One by one, Kuma places his massive paw on the Straw Hats, and with a ripple of air, they vanish instantly. 'Zoro disappears, Sanji disappears, Nami, Usopp, Frankie, Robin, Chopper, Brook, all gone. Luffy is left watching his entire crew vanish before his eyes. He screams, begging Kuma to stop, but it's useless. Kuma finally touches him too. For the first time in One Piece, the Straw Hat Pirates suffer a total defeat. As silence falls over Sabaody, Marines are left stunned. The crew is gone, scattered across the world. Only Rayleigh and a few others remain, watching the aftermath of history in the making. The Straw Hats aren't dead, but each of them has been sent somewhere far away, alone alone, with no way of knowing if they'll ever reunite. And that wraps up the Sabaody Archipelago arc recap, a short arc, but one of the most impactful in One Piece, introducing the Supernovas, showing the cruelty of the Celestial Dragons, revealing Rayleigh, and ending with the Straw Hat's heartbreaking separation. Thanks for watching Anime Flash Recap. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, which Sabaody moment shocked you the most?